22-week update is, not very exciting. I'm finding it very hard this pregnancy to be very excited about a lot of it. I probably feel more tired this pregnancy and less joyful than I have for the rest of my pregnancies. I think part of that is still working through the emotional issues that I have surrounding my second child's birth with a placental abruption. But I think the other side of it is I'm chasing around after two little boys and it's summer and it's warm and I'm tired and I really just want to nap a whole lot and I don't get to do that. So today I had my midwife appointment. I'm with the same midwives that I was for my second child's birth, and I love the girls. They're amazing. I definitely feel like I lucked out and have two of the best midwives here in my city. Oh, having said that, today's appointment was a very funny one for me. I don't quite know if it's because it's my third time around and I don't really want to talk over everything. But this is the appointment where we start talking about gestational diabetes screening and all of those things about dating ultrasounds. So for the first time for my pregnancies, I did not find out the gender of my baby, so that's very exciting to me. That's going to be a big surprise what we're having when the baby's born. I also didn't get any sort of early screening ultrasounds. With my other two sons, I had ultrasounds at 12 weeks and 18 weeks. And this time we only did the 18-week scan. And everything was fine with that, but I knew at the ultrasound they were going to change my dates somehow because they asked me a lot of questions about when I thought this baby was due and when my last period was. So I got the report results today at my midwife's appointment, and the date as per my period is November 28th for this baby to come. My midwives and I had already adjusted it to December 2nd because all of my babies have always been bumped back. I have longer cycles. It's not surprising that they're all later. And when I had the scan, we thought I was about 18 weeks and 4 days along. And according to the scan, I was about 18 weeks along, right on the dot. And so even though they put all of the averages and all the sizes as being the baby's measuring 18 weeks, they did put in the charting that they thought the baby was 19 weeks. And that means that I'll have an earlier due date. And therefore, if I go over it all, which is highly likely given the fact that my dates are actually later than they thought, it could prove to be a bit of an issue if there's any sort of transfer of care or involvement of a medical team. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt and kind of riled me up a bit. So the other thing that came up today, like I said, was the gestational diabetes screening. With my first two pregnancies, I didn't ever do that nasty drink that they have you do. I actually just did a 2 hours after a meal blood test, and never had any trouble. I've had, not crazy weight gain for either pregnancy. And are you back? Are you gonna come up? So I haven't had crazy weight gain for either pregnancy, and I've had two 7-pound, like babies in the 7-pound ranges. So I really don't think gestational diabetes is going to be an issue this time either. Although the midwife did point out that I am older this time, at the ripe old age of 32, so I'm at higher risk. So that kind of pissed me off a bit. But I think I feel very comfortable with not getting the testing done. Because I am a nurse, I get access to glucometers at work, and I'm just going to test my sugars while I'm working and see how they're going. And if I'm concerned, I'll do the testing later. But beyond that, it was a good appointment. Differences this time, they used to always have me weigh myself and dip my urine, and now my midwives aren't having us do that, and it's actually quite lovely. I've only gained about 7 pounds this pregnancy. Hi. I've only gained about 7 pounds this pregnancy, and I feel it's pretty good for about 22 weeks. And I'm hoping that the next few weeks go well. You gonna say bye?